2022. So please hit like and subscribe and do all that good stuff for me, okay? So for today, you are feeling a little down, and the feeling of the downness is mostly because you're kind of like, how do I explain this? You think you've lost something, but you haven't. And I always explain this to the same thing as the crying over spilt milk, and you don't realize how much you still have. Because I always say that you still have 2 cups up and the cow's off the card. So that's your one. Now your second one is you're standing your ground about something. So you don't want to back down about something. So that might be what, might have to do with this today. So you're also, hi, good morning. You're also discontent. There's something that isn't going the way or what you want it, the way you want it to. And something's going to change in 30 days. And now this could also represent a moon cycle. Good morning. That makes the difference for you. And I always say that this is a full moon cycle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. Now, this is you in a time of healing, trying to recover. And this person seems like they're going to be helping you somehow. Now, this is a King of Wands. That could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. Now, a couple days ago, I pulled this card, and I'm in the process of trying to I have to lose weight. I have to get weight off because I'm starting to have, some health problems, blah, blah, blah. And this person was the person I was talking to on the phone when I made the appointment. And I'm like, oh, well, there you go. And I even asked him, I'm like, so are you a Leo? And he's like, how'd you know? And then when I told him, I'm like, well, I'm on YouTube. I'm a medium. And he goes, my mom is too. I completely understand you. It made me laugh because I was like, yeah. So anyway, that is your reading for the day, okay? Like I said, I'm starting to post different things. Hi, good morning. Put up with the false promises, 3 months, 2 months. It's 17 years now. Okay, Marco, what are you talking about? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, my dear. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. About 17 years, my dear. I don't know. Anyway, so with that said, I am in the process also of making some new videos. Be watching TikTok, because my TikTok is where I have been putting all my energy. So, oh, you're talking about justice, Marco? What's going on with you? I do not know completely. Tell me, fill me in. You're talking about justice, okay. Love, peace, and blessings to you, dear sister. Oh, thank you, Marco. Just was wondering what, I do not know completely. I've been really busy. My readings have just exploded. I'm very busy with readings, and which is a good thing. I'm getting a lot of people off of my TikTok. So since I can't, about your dad. Okay, Marco, give me a call later. I don't think you're in the country, but give me a call later. Look up the phone number. I want to talk, okay? Yeah, do that for me. Give me a call later. Probably it would be at 2 o'clock my time, so I'm not sure where you're at, but I know you're not here, I don't believe. Give me a call. I've been really, really super, seriously, give me a call. You can be my reading for the month. And you know what I do is I keep track, and then I take it off my taxes because it was free, right? People don't realize these kind of things are tax free, and you can take it off your taxes. It's okay. I'm pretty good at figuring that kind of stuff out. So that way it's fair, and I can do from free readings. Like I said, I'm doing a lot. My concentration at this point is on TikTok, because my TikTok is so hot. It's just, I've got about 1,000 followers a week coming. And it's all because I can't get the algorithms here on YouTube. I have tried to figure everything out, and I went from like 2,500 to 3,000 readings a month where it hits to like 100. And I I know it's other people are also having the problems, but you do understand they don't want to pay you. That is what is going on. And I will call YouTube out right on their channel, right on their stations, because it's pretty bad, and it makes me very unhappy. I was growing really, really well, and then so that's fine. I'll just take care of TikTok. So and and that I am getting to my goal is to hit 100,000 people. I'm almost at 20,000. I want to say it took me about 6 months to get that last 10,000. So it's going to take me a while, but I've figured out the algorithm. So the algorithm is what's the difference. And now it's really growing. So, which is good, right? Anyway, so does anybody have a question for me? What's up? Oh, okay. Where can I find your number? On my website, Marco. www.enchantedskye.com. Okay. And yeah, just let you guys know. Anybody have a question? I'm going to take a couple questions this morning. I know that Ida, you're healing. How are you doing? How is everything going, Ida? I already had COVID. I had COVID. I actually had it on camera. The day after Christmas, not this last Christmas, the Christmas before. You could see I was coming down with something, and by the end of I had COVID. My husband brought it to me, Yahoo. Anyway, yeah, he got it from his work, and so I've already had it and had my shots. Thank God that I haven't gotten it back. I've pulled cards, and I don't use cards for myself. I don't need cards, but because I can't read for myself. I have a hard time reading for myself. And it says I'm not going to get it anymore. And so I'm kind of like, but I'm real paranoid, So, and I'm like, okay. I did have a friend of mine predict, she's like, you're going to get COVID. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I did within like a month after her saying that. So I'm like, yep, I did. But for me, I'm fine. I'm starting, they always say sometimes you develop diabetes. I'm starting to. And so that's why I said I'm on a really, really strict diet. I'm walking 2 to 4 miles. I'm walking 10,000 steps a day. I'm thinking of making it up to 15. Like after I get off here, I'm going to go exercise. I'm also tutoring. I'm tutoring a young guy a couple days a week, 4 days a week. And one real young kid, it's only an hour a week. And it's not a whole lot of money, but I miss kids. So, yeah. All right. Okay. So let me see what that was just said. I think by now me, I am pregnant and hope. Yes, I know that. They brought a Doppler in the heartbeat. It was a release. Yeah, Ida, you're fine. I'm telling you, you're fine. Okay. I want you, do you see the gender? Well, now here's the thing about gender, because I've been off, but the reason I'm off is like I pick up like your energy. So if I feel like it's a male energy, it might be female. I had somebody do that to me. I did it to my own granddaughter. My granddaughter is the biggest boy. She acts more like a boy. She is just a rambunctious. She's already kicking, she's just now too, she's kicking balls and throwing things, and I know that sounds like stereotypical, but it kind of is, because it's a male energy. She's very forward, and I kept saying telling my daughter it was a boy, and she's like, I don't think so, I think it's a girl. And I'm like, no, I think it's a boy, but it was a girl. But she is like, even my daughter says she's more boy than our other 2 grandsons. I'm like, wow, she's very bossy, and yeah, very, very forward, and that's a male energy. So because I want to say, hold on, Ida, let me concentrate on you for a little bit. Okay. Ida, I'm getting girl. Okay, it will be a Leo. You know what, Ida? Yeah, it's gonna be a Leo. You're not gonna have it the 21st. You're gonna have it before that, by a couple of days. Okay. I feel it's a girl. Did you just decide not to have a ultrasound? Because so you just decided not to get one? So that Some people don't like to know. I've got a couple of friends right now that they won't know. They won't. Let's see. Oh, I guess you're not, it should be far enough along, right? To know, Ida? February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, you're 3 months. You should be able to tell what it is. I think it's a girl. It feels like a girl. You know what? And like I said, if it isn't a girl and it ends up a boy, it's very artsy. It's a very artsy person, very sensitive person. Ida, you don't have it. Do you have any children now, Ida? There's a boy and a girl, right? Are you going to have a boy and a girl? I see a boy and a girl. Okay. And you have blonde hair. They look like they're blondes. They have like kind of like it's lighter than my color. Like, well, this is colored a little. My hair gets kind of dark. You can see my real color back here. I kind of lighten it. I used to have blonde hair, like a dark blonde when I was born. So anyway, we have an ultra, but they don't let us know here. Oh, I didn't know that. And okay. What can you see coming to me? TL. Ida, you're gonna have two. I definitely having two, a boy and a girl, because I see them. This is how they do it for me. Last night, I'm starting to reach a large group of people because I had somebody, her husband just died in November, out of the clear blue, and it was a mistake by the hospital. It was terrible, and he was coming to me before she even called, and I talked a good hour, and she's like, "Thank you so much," and it left me speechless because she's like, I've called other people and you're the first one. And from the other side, the guy, hi Josie, the guy says to me, he says, I made her call you. I picked you. You're the one I wanted her to call. I made sure she saw your things on TikTok, and I'm glad that she called you. That's what he said to me, and I felt like honored, sort of, like, oh, gee, thanks, it kind of like humbled me a little. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. So that is what I'm here for. But anyway, gosh, okay. You had and I would be blessed if you could have two on earth. Thank you so much. I pray for you because that's the best. Yes, Ida, you're having two. And I think that sometimes, what miscarriages are? They're for your soul growth, but they're also entities that change their minds. I know that sounds mean and kind of like, but it's true. They'll get in there and they'll go, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. This earth stuff sucks. I'm telling you, they do it all the time. And a lot of times also, those miscarriages will be the guides for your live children. But I do want to say you have a boy and a girl, or a girl and a boy, and they're very close together within 1.5 years of each other. You're okay. Your baby's fine. Yeah, you're fine. You also have somebody coming through. Is that your grandma? She would put her hair up. She put her hair up, and it was all fixed. It's gray or white, blue eyes. Not a real big bone, kind of a little bit thinner person. Camille, Catherine. It's a CK name, something like that. Hi, happy Tarot Tuesday is right. You are correct. Tarot Tuesday. I am going on live tonight, also on TikTok. I think I bit off a little more than I can chew, to be honest, because I'm starting to tutor, and it's only 3 hours. I thought, well, you know what? I like being around kids. I really want to. And I'm going, because, I got this puppy. Come here, puppy. Come here, dummy. Come here. Yeah, I got my puppy with me. And she's a lot of work, and she, they weren't working with her, and the people, she's scared of people. She's terrified of people. And she's fine with her dogs. She's great with cats, great with the chickens. She does exactly what I tell her. She doesn't bother my chickens. My other dog will. But she doesn't want to come. I've only had her a week though, so it's okay. But yeah, she's very, very passive, and a typical golden. My goldens always are like this, but I've got one golden. See, look at, I'm holding her like a baby. She's laying on me. And I'm kind of working on her, trying to get her just to the basics to come. She's very shy. And yeah, I have a lot of problems with her. She's too passive. I hope that I can break her of this, and she's only 12 weeks old. So your heart's melted. I know. Her name is Bryla. I was driving in Chicago. I had to go through Chicago on the other side of Indiana to get her. So it was a 3-hour trip. And I saw Bryla on somebody's license plate. I said, well, that's a pretty name. I said, no, it should be Bryla or Skyla or something. So I named her Bryla. So, and it's a made up name and all that. She's a good dog. She's trying her best to make me happy. She's one of these that just, oh my God, my master doesn't like me. Oh my God, she's like that. And I've really struggled trying to get her to not, she's scared to death of people. She's just, I had her out with about 30,000 people. Was out walking some ice sculptures. So yeah. So, and she likes to be right under my feet. She's not a bad dog or anything. It's just, I hope I can get her through she's so afraid of everything. I just have to work with her. My daughter got a dog there too. And so she's got her sister, and her sister's different. Her sister isn't afraid of anything. So it's just her, I guess. And I was trying to be careful to make sure I got kind of a laid back dog. Well, I got one. So yeah. So anyway, but that's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah, they do love swimming. You know, I'm thinking of maybe, I've always had Goldens and Collies. I've also had Dachshunds and Rat Terriers, Basset Hounds. I've had lots of dogs through the years, but I've always gone back to my Golden Retrievers and my Collies. And I got a Collie and 2 Golden Retrievers. And one's a male that's unneutered. So we probably are going to let her have one set of puppies. She's coming from a decent background, so I'm not a puppy mill or anything, but I'm thinking of maybe one set of puppies, because I got 3 or 4 people who want a puppy already. So I'm like, sure. Josie, you're waiting for the results of my exam. Can you tell me how yes, you did fine. I still say, I don't know if it was you that I was saying that you're passing, but not by much, no offense. I mean, you pass, but it's like that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I know. I'm gonna try to get her out of the shyness. She's kind of like my mascot. You guys know I've got, let's see, what for pets do I have? You guys kind of know that. 3 horses, a pony, and all my horses are getting old. My pony's 22, which isn't that old for a pony. Ponies will live to be in their 30s. But I think she's starting to lose her eyesight a little. She's getting old. She's actually my grandkid's pony. She pulls a cart. She's really, really well broke. I got 3 horses, a pony, 3 dogs, a cat. Only 1 cat. Notice I had another cat. It does not work. My cat is the sweetest human being. He is just the most loving thing. Loves dogs, but not other animals, not other cats. It was just, and the poor cat, it was bad. And so I just decided I found a home. I have a friend who got it. He was a beautiful rag doll too. It was gorgeous. I'm like, well, yeah, it didn't work. So anyway, and I've got 3 goats and 24 chickens. So I've got quite a few. I got quite a menagerie here. So it keeps me very busy. I'm getting ready. You guys know that here in the Midwest, it's cold. I'm outside of Chicago, but it's let's see, let me look, because it's a high today, 40, and it's been like that. And I'm looking, I have a greenhouse that I pull all my plants into. And once the low temperature outside can stay about 22 to 24 degrees at night, I take all my plants out, and then I use a heater to heat it. And it's supposed to be 44 degrees. That's I kept telling everybody it was spring. I mean, you know, I have a zoo. Yes, I do. I like it like that. And I've cut down. I used to have a lot more chickens. I used to have rabbits. I used to have lots of different things. As I'm getting older, I'm cutting down. My husband was mad I got another dog. I mean, he didn't really want another dog. And I'm like, well, I'm home now. So anyway, but back to my greenhouse. The greenhouse, I have hundreds and hundreds of plants. I also raise hostas and house plants, and I'm actually taking succulents to a friend to sell. And it's a good little side business. It's fun. I enjoy plants, you know. But like I said, I probably bit off more than I can chew when I took on these tutors, because it's only 3 hours. It's only 3.5 hours a day, but I still am really busy. Like today, I'm on my way right after this. I'm going to go work out. So that way I get it fit in, because I'm having a hard time fitting it in. So, okay. I live in a flat and oh, you're suffering. Oh, okay. A small garden. Yeah. Yeah. I could never live in an apartment again. I need my space. I need the land. I need the outdoors. I'm a very outdoorsy person. I'm in the process of, when it gets warm, I'm going to go buy a kayak. I want to learn. I want to do kayaking. I've been in one before, but I want my own. And if I have to go by myself, I will. My husband just does not do much anything. So he's just, yeah. I'm like the go-getter. He's a Cancer and an Aquarius. And here's me, the fire sign that I am, you know. So so yeah. All right. Will I get a job in PSU this year? Nikki, what is PSU, so I understand what that is? Yeah, Josie, Dachshunds are good dogs. I had a Dachshund growing up, and my kids grew up with a Dachshund. So it was they were Dachshund mixes. One was a Dachshund Beagle, and the other one was a Dachshund Basset. And they were good kid dogs, you know. And it was my mother's dog I got for her. When she passed, I ended up with him. And we had him till he was 15. He finally had a stroke, and we had a bi-level, so he had to go up and down. He couldn't get up and down the stairs, and he couldn't walk right anymore. So I had to I had to put him down. But and he was 15, and he had a hole in his heart. I thought for sure that would get him in. Nope, he was fine. It was finally he had a stroke. So you guys, he got old. So, good morning, hi guys. This is tarot. This is Tarot Tuesday. So, you know, I can pull cards, and I notice I'm purposely doing this on YouTube. So because of, I've got so many followers on here. I got 5,000 followers. But like I said, I've got like 20,000 on TikTok, and I probably will be going live tonight on TikTok. Okay. So anyway, here we go. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Reza. Josie, hope your mother, he changes his mind. I think he might eventually, but for now he's not. Let's see. Hold on. How do I get? Yes, Lily, Nikki, manifestation's a powerful tool. And, you know, I see some of you guys are much better at it than others. You guys know that, right? I'm pretty good at it. I notice that things kind of, and it looks like I'm lucky, but it's not luck. It's manifestation. So, yeah. But, yeah, in about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to leave to go work out. I need to go do my daily workout routine and get back into the habit of going every morning. I get off at 1, and yesterday I just came home. I don't know why, I just did. So, yeah, if you guys know, if you guys are you have any kind of Sag in your life, or if you're Sag somewhere, you know that we need a deep exercise. And I'm bound determined I'm not going to be on medicine. I'm running a high blood sugar ever since I had COVID. And so I'm kind of watching it. I'm trying to keep my blood sugar intact. My A1C's only 6. So they said that I can still manage this. So like I said, I'm bound determined. I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to drop some weight. Yeah, I'm going to do it, because my mother died of diabetes, and I'm not going to let this happen to me. So I'm dead. And I have enough time now, instead of working and being stressed out all the time, to concentrate on this. I do notice that if I'm stressed out in any way, my blood sugar shoots right up. There's no control with when there's stress. Now, before all of my hormonal changes, everything, I thrived on stress. I mean, I was great. Blood sugar stayed 90, you know, and now it's up and down all over. So I've got a form of insulin resistance. So I'm also on something, I'm going to tell everybody about it, because it's called berberine. One of my friends suggested it, and so far it's doing things. I can tell it is. It's almost like a relaxant. It's supposed to drop your blood pressure, drop your cholesterol, drop your blood sugar. It's supposed to do all that. You have to be careful for how long you take it, but it's just an herb, and I'm trying it. And so, yeah, I'm trying to stay off of any kind of medicines as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, I can't. You know what, Lily? I think they found a cure for diabetes. It has, because I predicted that on my my podcast, that they're doing something with stem cells and shooting it into the pancreas, and it's curing it. The thing is like, oh, stem cells, are controversial because they came from embryos, but I think that they found a different way. I really, really think that what they've done is they're using placentas. And I don't know why I say that, but remember, last time I said I don't know why I said this, I predicted those riots in January 6th. So I just think that it's coming because it's needed. But yeah, everybody's turning to be diabetic, and it from what they're now recent research is saying, it has to do with chemtrails. People live in large cities are having a tendency to be more diabetic, and chemtrails and the water they're drinking, they're seeing a direct influence because there's stuff in the water. Now, for me, I do have stuff in my water. It's a very low level of phosphate from the fields. It's only a 10. I have it tested every year, and I have a reverse osmosis. So if it was 9, I didn't need a reverse osmosis. So it's right there, and it's never gone up since I've lived here. It's still at the steady. I'm getting a little tired though of them constantly spraying chemicals across my street for all the different crops that are in. And I told my husband, I think we should try to buy it. Should try to buy the land across the street. It's probably about 15 acres. I would love to. I would have a lot of fun doing that. I'd probably put trees in it and then go horseback riding around it. Like make a path somehow or something. So yeah. Oh, COVID messed up your body. I'm manifest healing. Yes, Reza, I know. It messed me up. I think that's where my diabetes. I always had just a little bit. It really wasn't that good, but I think that COVID has made me diabetic. I really do. They said it only affects 2%, but of course me, And so, like I said, my blood sugar right now on resting is like 110. So that's why I'm trying to keep it down. Yeah. I've had these but in Holland, they don't want to use it. Yes, Josie, I agree. I know it seems to me that it's becoming a world government and a world healthcare, right? One big, I know I'm always complaining about the United States and all the different things that are wrong, but when I talk to a lot of people around the world, we're all in the same boat. It's really not that much different. And the only bad thing here is that sometimes some people don't have the proper health care because they can't afford it, or it's just, my health care has gotten bad. I used to have a great health care system, never paid $1. Walked in, gave him a card, and my husband got different health care. Now listen to this. His company is German, and yet they abuse him. But so that they get away with it, they will. They always say how great Germany treats everybody, but they're treating him like dirt. And it's a German company because they can here in the United States and get away with it. And so I told my husband, I'm like, I'm going to go get insurance through my retirement system through the state of Illinois. And it's not cheap. It's like, I think probably about $7,000 a year, but they cover everything at 100%. So why in the long run, it would be worth it. So I told him that might be what we end up doing. So yeah. So I get it though, but from what I am thinking, from what I see, is a lot of these countries aren't really any different. We're all in the same boat, sorta. I don't know if that's true to what you think and see, but I do. And they tell me, like I said, I talked to somebody from Australia. There was a malfeasance from the hospital. It's going on everywhere, and it's kind of concerning. We suffer the same pain all over the world. You're right. The price of fuel is, you know what? I was told that what's going on is worldwide. Like all the the price of the fuel is going nuts. You too, Ida? Gas and electricity. Oh, you know what? The electricity bill. It has doubled. I'm like doubled, literally doubled from 40 cents a therm to 84. It's more than doubled. 84 cents a therm. And I kind of went, you've got to be kidding. You know, my kids, you saw that. Yeah, Lily, you're right. We're seeing a lot of the same issues. It's all the same. That's what I'm seeing because I talk to so many people around the world, and we're all in the same boat. It's kind of like, I know it's kind of crazy, but it is. And I was told also that, like, you're right, like all the inflation, everything has to do with COVID, and there's not enough workers. There's just a whole bunch of combination. And I'm just one of these people that feels like there's only a handful of people running the world. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, they lost my kids' stem cells now. There goes our insurance for a possible illness. Oh, they lost them? Josie, really? See, you know what? When I had my kids, and that was in the 90s and 80s, late 80s, early 90s, they wouldn't let us keep them, and I wanted to, and they thought I was crazy. And I'm like, no, I want to keep the placenta, and they wouldn't let me, because when my husband cut the placenta, he cut it off, and all that, and nutrient-rich blood, all that, and they wouldn't let me. They said that was illegal, and I'm like, it's came out of my body. Why is that illegal? If I want to keep it, it's my decision. So I get it. Oh, good. Hi, Susie. Today finally caught me. Yeah. I do this in the morning. So really, here in the United States, it's 8:30, 7:30, 6:30, and 5:30. So Pacific Coast is 5:30 right now. So that's why I'm doing this now, but I'm going to be on TikTok later today, I believe. So this is a lot of work. You guys don't realize how much social media, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's probably just as much work as working a full-time job. So, okay. Nikki, will you get that? Tell me what PSU is. I don't understand that. Okay. All right. I don't understand that question. So let me know I don't get it. All right. It's a sadly common practice. Yeah, Lily. I feel like you're going to get a job this year. Not until the second half of the year you're getting another job, Nikki. You're getting something more towards the end of it, more like October or something. Okay. Oh, it's a public service unit. Oh, okay, Nikki. I didn't understand that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But like I said, it's not to the second half of the year for some reason. I don't know. It's later than now. It's more, late summer, early fall, I guess, maybe. Okay. They have cord banks, and with placentas, the hospitals sell it. Oh, I bet you they do, Lily. I bet it's illegal, and I bet they do it illegally. These hospitals, I don't trust them. And like I said, in the 90s, from what I understood, they just didn't keep them then. But they should have, So, yeah, no problem, Nikki. Oh, the cord banks permit have been deleted by your government. Of course they have been. When it's all said and done, you guys, that's what it's all about, the dollars. Everything in the world. It's just, and it's sad. It shouldn't matter, but it does. I don't know. Anybody that thinks that the United States is they're all the same. They're all the same. So just to let you know, I agree with you. Okay. Posting are released in second half of the year. Very well resonated. Oh, good. Okay. I just know that I get things and I repeat them. And if you ever watch me, if I repeat it off the top of my head, I channeled it. So that way you guys it's fairly accurate that way. Okay. I've got in a little couple minutes here, I'm going to go. I do my walking. I do 10,000 steps. Throughout the day, I get about 10,000, but then I also walk 10,000. And it's like 2 miles is like, what did we figure? 5 miles is 10,000 steps, or 4.5 miles is something like that. It's 10,000 steps. And I try to get my 5 miles in every day. because my mind is clearer. You can tell when I've exercised. I'm just better focused, everything. And yeah. It's almost like doing this is really hard because I fill up with energy. And so I have to get rid of it. Okay? All right. Yeah, there's so many psychos in healthcare. Yeah. You know what? I just read about the fertility doctor using his own sperm to impregnate women. Yes, I heard that. Isn't that sad? That's just I don't trust anybody. I have a lot of trust when it comes to doctors. My mother got eye surgery in the wrong eye and it made her blind. And they did the surgery in the wrong eye. And I don't trust doctors. Why do you think I said I'm trying to take care of this? I don't believe in medicine. I believe food's medicine, and I will take care of it myself. I don't like to take medicine unless I absolutely have to. And that's why I'm trying to take care of this myself. I know I need to lose weight. And I think that if I lost weight, because the last time about a year and a half ago, I lost quite a bit of weight. I've put it all back on because I'm not, and you know what? I'm not eating any differently. It's like my body becomes used to the low calories. Anyway, and all my numbers went right down. So it's telling me that that's what I need. I do have one doctor I trust. I've thought about getting weight loss surgery. My daughter's gotten it, and she's lost 110 pounds. She looks great. She's got my metabolism. My other two kids are really thin. It's funny because she had my metabolism. So, and we don't, I don't eat a lot. So we'll see. Okay. Hey guys. All right. I see all you guys on here. Okay. Can I get another reading, please? Nikki, what do you need? Good morning, Teresa. Hey, Susie. Hey, Shiva. Yes, you know what, Shiva, I agree. Spices can be very healing. I take turmeric every day. I also there's different things I take. There's something that really, really lowers blood pressure called SNAP. And it really does, but I quit taking that because I'm on this other thing called berberine. And yeah, so do I do well in the upcoming exam on the 12th of February, Nikki? Yes. Now, is there a second part of the test? I feel like there's another test coming. Just wanted to let you know. I don't know if I understand that. Okay. You'll be okay. But I feel like there's another test. Okay. And if you have to, and then if you do have to retake it, you'd pass it anyway again. Something about another test. I don't understand that. Okay. Josie, you have a last question. Will you move this year? It's up to you if you want to, and it would be around August. You can't decide. You might back out. You could if you wanted. It's a free will on that one. No, it's not. Okay. There's not another test. I feel like there's testing again. Does that make sense? I don't know why I say that. Okay. Okay, Anamu Reza, and it's anti-cancer. I've in the past taken Camu. This is your second. Oh, it's the second. If there's a test involved. Okay. So what you need to do is hunker down. You can do this. I think they're telling me that you need to make sure that you don't get nervous and that I think you're going to be okay. But like I said, there's something about a test yet. So maybe that's the one coming. Hunker down and do it. Okay. Well, I'll send you positive energy. Okay. To help you manifest this. You missed the last one by just barely, right? Didn't you? Because that's what they're telling me. Okay. So concentrate and do it. I do a good job, okay? Yes, Reza, go ahead and ask a question. Yes, I've tried intermittent fasting. I am right now. I only eat one meal a day now. So, when I intermittent fast, you're welcome, Nikki. When I intermittent fast, my blood sugar does come down. And I've discovered that I'm kind of viewing this way. The older you get, it's almost like your body, like food's a poison to your body almost. Like you shouldn't be eating much as you get older. So what I've been doing is eating about 800 calories. I am starting Nutrisystem because they have a system for blood sugar that's supposed to maintain your blood sugar, and it has you at about 1,000 calories. And people are like, that isn't enough. It is when you're over 50, when you're over 50. I really think that the medical care, they don't know what they're doing. You know, they've got us on different dumb, they got that BMI here in the United States, and it's so inaccurate. According to their BMI, every single person that's a woman should weigh 130 pounds. Now, I'm 5'7" and with an extra large frame. There's no way I would look sick when I were 130 pounds. I'm sorry. I look great at 150 pounds, 155, 160, something like around there. And I think it's an insult. They don't know what they're doing. They're trying to, you know, these weight loss companies are paid off. And yeah, I really think that that's, now, like I said, I'm going to try to do this whole thing, you know, and you guys do know I had a lap band in. I don't know if I've told you, but I took it out. It wasn't working. Well, the bad thing was, though, now the food goes through my system faster, and it raises my blood sugar quicker. And so that's why I'm thinking, I've thought about getting some weight loss surgery. I'm a little skeptical. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I can't lose weight. It just won't come off. I can lose. I go up about 30 pounds and up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know. And it does run in my family, so it's genetic, but yeah. We don't know what, we have a script for everything in the healthcare. It's true. I you know what, Lily? I agree. And I think that's why I won't go to doctors. I'm very careful. I do have a practitioner and I do have an acupuncturist. Now I'm going to tell you something about my acupuncturist. This guy's good. He does know what he's doing. He will get my blood sugar down. He's got different things. However, he tries to give me cinnamon, and here's my problem. I'm allergic to cinnamon. I can't have it. It makes me sick to my stomach. If it's really freshly ground, it like closes up my throat. I can't have it. If it's in like a pie or something where it's been already put through a process, like it's been put like in something, I'm okay. But if it's any kind of fresh ground or anything, so I can't have that. And he must always give me cinnamon, and I can't have it. So yeah, I don't trust doctors. I just don't. I don't trust them farther than I can throw. I think none of them know what they're doing. Most of them, they don't. And they're listening to research that's flawed. And I believe in science, but I also know that some of this stuff is being affected because it's all about the dollar bill. So now, and you know, and I mean, I've gotten my shot. I mean, you know, but like I said, I don't completely trust them. They have to almost prove to me that they're trustworthy. I do have a doctor that I'm looking for my weight loss surgery, and I've known him now for 8 years. He's a very good guy. He's one I would trust to do my surgery for me. So I'm very, 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 I check into them. I watch how many lawsuits they have. It's really bad, but I do that because I don't trust them. So yeah. Anyway, spring water with lemon slices in. You know what? Sharon, I've tried it all. And I don't think anybody understands. I have tried everything. And I got 2 aunts on each side that are over 400 pounds on each side of my family. It's genetic. I'm not that big, but I don't want to get that big. And so that's why I said I'm thinking about weight loss surgery. And my insurance won't cover it. See, here we go again in the United States. But if I go get new insurance, what I'm looking at, it will. And so if you start to see that I'm dropping weight dramatically, well, there you go. Because that's going to maybe be, I have to lose weight or I'm going to end up on medicine, and I don't want it. So, and I have to do one or the other. So, you know what? I've done I am a Reiki practitioner. I think a lot of this, maybe it's stress. I'm not stressed out anymore. I was so burned out of teaching. There's a direct link. There's a direct correlation to all the weight I've put on when I started teaching. I was over 100 pounds thinner when I started teaching. I was thinner than I am now. I'm not kidding you. And I don't eat a lot. And so we're going to wait and see. Maybe that's what'll do it, right? So, okay. My question is if my guy I'm seeing is okay, where is it going? Reza. He's okay. I don't know if you'll stay with him, though. In a couple months, I think something I don't want to say an argument. There's something's kind of happening. There's like, I don't know if he just wants to date other people too, or there's something in a couple of months where you have to make a decision on that. Okay. All right. Shanika, yeah, you can read auras. I can feel your aura. I know it's crazy, but yeah, I feel them. It's weird. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna be getting going here soon because I'm gonna go exercise. Yep, I'm gonna go and work out. I need to. I do my workout and then I go lift weights. I was jogging. I'm getting. Oh, I'm getting. My knees are getting. I'm getting injections in my knees to it's to put back in fluid so that there's a cushion in there again, because as you age you can lose your cushion, so that way I don't have to have knee surgery. I've already had knee surgery 25 years ago, and they can't believe it's lasted that long. But yeah, and I want to play tennis, so yeah, so before you leave. Yeah, you know what? I know. I'm waiting. I don't, it's so funny. I don't have high blood pressure though. I've got my blood sugars messed up, but my blood pressure is not. It's gone up a little. I used to have really super low blood pressure, like 100/60. And so even now it's still okay, but it has gone up. But yeah, like I said, it could be, I know it is stress. Like I said, I don't know if I told you a couple of weeks ago, my husband had a seizure and he had it in the car, and he has never had one like that. And it stressed me out, and that's what really made my blood really bad. And I'm like, I could tell right away, because I got a little dizzy, and I'm like, oh, I know that's what this is. And now I feel better because I'm calming down, and I gotta do some meditation and some hypnosis to keep me, to it's just, as you get older, it's harder and harder to keep things level, is what's going on, and I know that. But I'm trying really hard. My grandfather was a diabetic like this. He would he lived to be in his 90s, but he had to be careful what he ate. And he ended up with glaucoma too. I say, I don't want any of this. And so my plan is to live to be 90 and be healthy so that I can go do all the stuff I want to do. And so like I said, I love to be outside. I love to exercise. I love to play tennis. I just ride my horses. I want to do all that. And I don't want to have to worry about my health. So, and I never have worried about my health. My health has always been extremely good until I swear, till I got COVID. So, yeah. But anyway, how is my husband? He's fine. He's on a new medicine. He's doing great. He's woke up last night scared, because he's scared that this medicine isn't going to work. And I said, but Dan, I know right away you're sleeping better, because he was snoring really bad. I should have saw something coming. When he gets overtired is when this happens. And he wasn't sleeping right. He had a really bad cold. Neither one of us were sleeping. Anyway, I saw it coming. I should have known better. So now I made that. There's almost like there's precursors that you pay attention to. But now he's on a new medicine, and he's like, doesn't want to be on the medicine. He's like, it's poisoning me. And I'm like, there's not much we can do. Either that or you can't drive. So, because you're not having any issues when you take this medicine. So, but he woke up last night, and he's very quiet. He doesn't ever say anything. I'm the talker. He doesn't say anything. And he's like, finally he looked at me, he's like, I'm worried. And I'm like, why are you worried? And he's like, cause I'm scared they're going to tell me I can't go to, he loves his job. He loves his job. That is like his life, is his job. And so he's scared they're going to make him like quit. And I told him, I'm like, I don't think so. I think you're okay. So yeah. Okay. Thank you, Susie. Yes, he's fine. Thank you guys. Thanks for sending vibes. I'm going to leave now because I'm going to go work out. So you guys too, go take a walk. It's beautiful out. 45 degrees here is like spring for us. And I live not far from the river, and I'm seeing geese flying as fast as they can. So they must be going back to Canada. So that's telling me, and I keep telling people, and you hear my animals are all shedding, and also you hear the birds change their tune a little. It's a lighter, flittier sound. And I'm telling you, I hear it. And I kept telling everybody where spring is here, and people think I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I have a farm. I'm outside. I know when my animals are shedding. My horses are starting to shed. I know it's spring. So, which is good, because like I'm going to start traveling. I'm going to be on location, guys. I'm going to Salem. I'm going to Arkansas to dig for diamonds. So you guys could see me, and yeah, I've got a couple of friends you're going to meet that are going with me. And we're gonna have a good time. We were supposed to this weekend go to Tucson to the rock show, but she's sick. She's been very ill, and so I'm like, well, I'm not going by myself. I want to go with somebody. So, Anyway, have a great day, you guys.